Despite their electric chemistry, Tracker season 2 of May closed the door on a romance between Reenie Green, Fiona Renee, and Colter Shaw, Justin Hartley. Renee is one of the most charismatic Tracker cast members and is an excellent pairing for Hartley's character. Colter invited Reenie to stay with him for a few days in the season 1 finale, but she turned him down, marking another missed moment for the friends. While there's interest in seeing them together, Tracker season 2 made up for the romantic lull between Reenie and Colter with an even better replacement. Tracker season 2 is on the books. Aside from Robin Waget's Tracker exit, the cast made a robust comeback, including popular characters like Renee's Reenie and Jensen Ackles' Russell Shaw. The supporting characters are both part of Colter's team in Tracker, aiding him in his operations. They met when Russell surfaced in the penultimate episode of Tracker season 1. Russell's follow-up appearance in Tracker season 2, episode 2, Ontological Shock, effectively created a love triangle, with Reenie at the center. Colter and Reenie's romance chances in Tracker are slim, despite their chemistry. Justin Hartley and Fiona Renee play friends. Despite their chemistry in Tracker's historic freshman run, the romantic odds for Colter and Reenie are slim. Hartley addressed Reenie and Colter's romance as production was underway for Tracker season 2 in July 2024, almost shutting the possibility down entirely. The actor cited that the heroic qualities that make Colter brave are subverted if there is someone at home waiting for him. Still, as Tracker season 2 unfolds, it looks like Colter has another reason for remaining not committal to Reenie. He has a lot of other romantic partners. Tracker season 1 set Colter up as a playboy of sorts when he connected with a local cop in Klamath Falls. They initially had a contentious relationship in the Tracker pilot, but Officer Amani, Painai's Zaid, softened towards Colter as she realized he wasn't just in it for the money. The pair were seen waking up in Colter's Airstream bed together after the case ends, implying things got intimate. In episode 6, Tracker introduced Billy Matalon, Sophia Panas, a fellow rewardist and another romantic interest. Then, season 2 has just introduced Camille Pickett, Florina Lima, Colter's longtime romantic partner. With all his romantic partners in Tracker, Colter and Reenie can't be together because the rewardist isn't ready to commit, at least not yet. Reenie is aware of the danger Colter is in, and the chaos of his lifestyle allures her. She repeatedly notes in season 1 that Colter and his work were more interesting than her life, and she welcomed the chaos, even putting herself in harm's way for Colter a few times. Ultimately, Reenie and Colter are great friends. Paired with their chemistry, they have all the elements of a promising romance. Still, Tracker has other plans. Tracker season 2 gives Reenie a love interest in Russell. Reenie can move on from Colter. Instead of pairing her with Colter, Tracker season 2 gives Reenie a chance at love with Russell Shaw. The story builds on the love triangle introduced in Tracker season 1, episode 12, Off the Books, when Ackles debuted as Russell. The elder Shaw brother met Reenie when she came to bail the brothers out of jail, and he is instantly smitten. Unlike Colter, who hasn't actively pursued Reenie, Russell started courting the snappy lawyer immediately after swooning over her clever antics. By the end of the year, Russell even contacted Reenie to join him on the beach in Buenos Aires despite Reenie rejecting the offer. Tracker season 2 picks the romance back up, including the love triangle. Russell comments to Colter in Ontological Shock that he has been talking to Reenie, which makes sense, since the lawyer calls him when Colter goes missing. Colter is evidently jealous that they are in contact despite his lack of romance with the lawyer. The storyline is set up to continue in the foreseeable future when Reenie finally accepts Russell's offer, agreeing to join him for dinner. Colter doesn't support the romance but doesn't try to stop it. Why Reenie is better off with Russell than with Colter? Reenie and Russell lack a contentious history. Justin Hartley and Jensen Ackles as Colter and Russell Shaw in Tracker custom image by Debanjana Chowdhury. While Tracker's lack of romance between Colter and Reenie is a loss, considering their history and palpable chemistry, Reenie is actually better off with Russell. Unlike Colter, who upsets Reenie about how he treats her following an intimate night together, Russell doesn't take Reenie for granted. When Reenie gets Colter and Russell out of jail in Roanoke, Virginia, Hartley's character says she is fishing for compliments, to which Ackles quickly quips back, "I think she's awesome." The moment captures the brothers' dynamics with Reenie. Colter and Reenie are playful, and Russell is head over heels. When the brothers are alone in Off the Books, Russell asks for a sitrep on the situation between Colter and Reenie. Colter reports that there was no situation to report but that Reenie is off limits. The rewardist's response encapsulates his romance with Reenie so far. Colter keeps Reenie close without pursuing her. It also perfectly describes why Reenie should be with Russell. Russell notes that Reenie is impressive and thorough, clearly taken by the lawyer. Russell doesn't take Reenie for granted, so she's better off with him anyway, and their relationship won't compromise an ounce of chemistry. Can Reenie and Russell's relationship last in Tracker? Reenie and Russell's romance could just be a fling. A custom image with a centered close-up of Jensen Ackles as Dean Winchester in Supernatural custom image by SR Editor. Reenie and Russell's primary hurdle in their relationship would be distance. Russell travels around the world for his job with the Horizon Group. For instance, he was in South America in the Tracker Season 1 finale. Now that Reenie is opening a law firm, she has reasons to stay closer to home. When she isn't busy with that, Reenie also travels for work. However, Reenie and Russell's mobility could be an asset rather than a setback. The characters have gotten around quickly when meeting up with Colter, proving that Russell and Reenie have the chops and dedication to do long distance. That said, Reenie and Russell's romance could also face hurdles due to Colter's jealousy. Colter initially says Reenie is off limits in Tracker Season 1, but he can't control what happens. Reenie agrees to Russell's date proposal, and while Colter doesn't fight it, he doesn't outwardly support it, either. Colter isn't supporting the romance yet, and if it takes off, he will have a choice. Colter can back Russell and Reenie's choice to be together, putting the past behind him as he did in Off the Books, or he can antagonize the relationship and hope for it to end.